Korea will take charge of its own defense against Kim Jong-un, presidential hopeful says. South Korea will, quote, take charge of its own defense from the U.S. and amid escalating tensions with Kim Jong-un, the leading presidential candidate, has stated. Mo Jae-in, the election frontrunner, previously suffered the accusation that he is a North Korean sympathizer and was willing to meet Kim Jong-un. Moon, a candidate for the Democratic Party, said he and his government, quote, will take back the wartime OPCON early and enhance deterrence against North Korea's nuclear and missile threats. The frontrunner candidate said he will carry out former President Kim Dae-jung's Sunshine Policy to engage with the North to ultimately persuade Pyongyang to change. The policy aimed to create greater political contact between the two countries, but in 2010 it was officially declared a failure. The Democratic Party leader strove to counter this criticism by saying deploying the Terminal High Altitude Area Defense, the THAAD system, was, quote, inevitable if North Korea carried out another nuclear test. Moon said, quote, we will take charge of our defense ourselves by all intents and purposes. South Korea previously tried to improve relations with the North but ultimately failed. The comments coincide with increased threats from the Hermit State's dictator Kim Jong-un, who has vowed to, quote, reduce the USA to ashes in a preemptive thermonuclear missile strike. Kim's blood-curdling warnings are testing the patience of Washington's hardliners who want to stamp out the loony leader's nuclear and missile programs before he gets a chance to use them. President Donald Trump has tweeted, quote, our military is building and is rapidly becoming stronger than ever before. Frankly, we have no choice. The issue regarding the reclusive North isn't likely to fade from prominence anytime soon. In fact, analysts are already speculating another missile or even nuclear test could be in the works for tomorrow, which marks the 85th anniversary of the founding of the Korean People's Army. North Korea said on Friday that the state of affairs on the Korean peninsula was, quote, extremely perilous because of, quote, madcap American nuclear war maneuvers aimed at trampling on our sovereignty and right to survival. Well, I don't know what to say about this. How North Korea funds their nuclear program? Let's take a look at this.
Here are the 5 main ways North Korea gets their funding. Number 1 is China. About 75% of the rogue nation's trade is with China, according to a U.S. Central Intelligence report. Number 2 is overseas slave labor. North Korean laborers situated in Russia and China rake in cash for Pyongyang. Number 3 is weapon sales. The Economist Intelligence Unit's lead analyst for Indonesia, the Philippines, and North Korea says, quote, the North Korean economy is basically being run by its arms deals. The analyst said North Korea has export deals with African countries, while other analysts infer that there is some sort of an agreement between North Korea and Iran on nuclear weapons development. Number 4 is drugs.
He does look like a little fat boy. Unbelievable.
The Atlantic Council's Manning said, quote, I've seen samples of North Korean pirated Viagra that looks very authentic. It has been a significant source of hard currency. Finally, number 5 is cybercrime. North Korea was allegedly behind an $81 million cyber theft from Bangladesh's account at the New York Federal Reserve just last year. The bottom line, North Korea is funding their nuclear program with global resources.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This guy looks like he's supposed to be like in high school or something. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and we'll keep you updated, and thank you again so much for watching.